Hey, good Friday evening, everybody. Well, just sitting over here enjoying myself. I talked to Germany today. I talked to UK. Well, I call it England, but they call it UK. And I'm pretty impressed. One thing is, I put a little too much power through the old tuner today. I had an arc over, right? Let me turn this down here. Well, let me turn my fan off too. There we go. Right here, you can see it. Listen. Yeah, had an arc over. And you want to hear the worst part about it? I wasn't using the tuner. I was going straight through. Um, but I might have switched it, a couple times. I'm always shooting for the best thing I can grab. But at any rate, yeah, that sure does do funky things with the SWR. So what we're going to do is we're going to test the SWR here real quick. Make sure it's still set. Still set. Oh, gosh. Getting too old for this leaning around shit. Hello. That's my SWR. This one here does bird too. Now let's see here. Pardon my finger if it gets in the way. God, this meter is so tight on its readings and on its operation. There we go. 500 watt scale. Let me get over here so you can see. Oh, my microphone's way over here. Let's pull her around a little bit, see what can happen in here. Hey, look. Still getting 200 bird out of her. That's what both meters are saying. Hello, radio. But the SWR is what impressed me because usually when I burnt this thing up like 9 times. I usually have to put some new 500 caps in it, 500 volt. Usually between 100 and 200 puff. Depending on what I'm trying to do with it. Oh my God, this thing has been through so much. It's only a 300 watt piece of equipment anyway. And I'm just putting way too much in it. I've ran 3,000 through this before and cruised all day long like that. Now you talk about something getting a little warm and stinking. I actually melted the solder. I had to upgrade my solder. It was getting so hot I was melting my solder on my tuning elements. But I haven't tried to tune it. Let me put it back on the actual. Oh crap. Oh man, that's hard as shit. Put that back on the actual. This is how SWR is about 1.8, swinging up to 3. Now that's going through the tuner. See, I got some stuff I got to cap off still. Now here's straight through. Only reason I would use the tuner today though is because I was on some of them freaky channels. It's not designed for the antenna that I'm using. Up around 28.9, 28.885. I even went down to 25.755, I think it was. Anytime you go that far out of your bounds, it definitely affects your SWR. So I thought, oh, hell, I got this, man. I've talked on gutter spouts. So I'm going to go ahead and, just go ahead and tune her right in. Well, I don't know if it's because I went back to 11 meter or what, but I saw them. I keep 1 meter on SWR all the time. I'm a fanatic about that. Doesn't matter how many watts you're putting out. If they're not going out, you ain't talking. Now, when I'm real stable about how the SWR has been acting that day, then I'll go ahead and switch it to the power scale so I can get a little demonstration to myself. Like, I like to watch the meter swing, like everybody likes to do. But let me turn my little fan back on. I had been talking on that. Thing's starting to sound like a dump truck. Let me move it around a little bit. There we go. It gets vibrating on this top. But anyway, I just thought I'd update that a little bit. I had a great day. I was talking to everybody, like Germany and England and stuff, on my Cobra 2000, because it just has kick butt sideband. I mean, just all over the place. I can't turn it down anymore. I tried today. I made cheat sheets. I got cheat sheets for everything I'm working on. Here's the Cobra 148 cheat sheet. And then the Cobra 2000 partial cheat sheet. BR10, AM power, sideband ALC, squelch, AM modulation. I've got the rest of them, but that's all I was dealing with, so that's all I wrote down. But, yeah, it's a work in progress. I know it's a weekend. I really want to get the, if I can get this driver working, man. If I can get that driver working, then my box is really going to catch some hell again. Because if I can get that to put out 500, you know, it does more than that, but I'm shooting for between 5 and 7 as a driver, and I'm going to only going to put 70 watts in it with that little amp right there. But I gotta put another tune cap in that too. Sideband delay. I was talking sideband. I was beating that thing up. It needs another half a second of delay. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But all right, everybody. I just thought I'd say, hey, it's Friday evening. Kind of see what's really going on. I don't think I can get anybody. I've only had luck on sideband lately. I'll tell you. I don't know what's up. How about DX Land? How about you out there, DX Land? DX Land. 700. Weed killer. Weed killer in the Buckeye. We're trying.
Hey, State Line, ain't nobody but Hobo Joe when I working up Hobo Joe junk, getting on up.
Hey, Hobo Joe, you're plugging my radio. Hobo Joe. Weed killer in the Buckeye wave. You can't hear me. I'll tell you what, man. Talk to Germany, talk to England, talk to Australia, Bahamas.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for dinner.
But I can't get the United States. It's like I'm bouncing off a satellite or something.
Got some hobo stew in there.
All right, well, Hobo Joe putting her down. Let's see here. See what's happening on the Super Bowl. Now, see, even going this far down the band to channel 6. See how my SWR came up? Now, the way I've got it designed, I can take that out with my tuner. Let's see how I can do this and be able to show you. Shit. Let's see. Maybe I can do it if I use the phone to keep it. Nah, I can't do it. I need a third hand, man. Hey, you can see what's happening. Still putting out the watts, but I know I'm getting reflect back, and I usually watch reflect with this meter. I don't really care about output power. Let's see. Yeah, see, I'm getting like 5 watts of reflect, which isn't bad. I mean, 500 going out, 200 bird, and 5 watts reflect. But I can dial that all the way out. Let me see which way I need to drive this thing here. Hang on. Okay, it's 2 there. Let me go one more number on the thing here. Let's see. Hey, no, wrong way. Try that way. Hey, see, it don't take much. And the way I've got this thing designed and set up, it's like a variable capacitor, the way I've got it set up. When it sources the ground for my RF coupling, okay, be quiet now. Damn, you're getting annoying. Anyway, I use that as a rolling variable capacitor. That's basically what they are anyway. But I've got it tied into the antenna port so that it, with a diode, or not a diode, but a capacitor that used to be there that a couple months ago I showed a video where I blew the thing completely up out of there. But anyway, I went back to the roller inductor. It's a good gig, man. I like it. You know, I had to get an antenna tuner because I couldn't find an antenna that was worth a shit. So I got it, and it wasn't working well when I got it. And a couple things is burned up on the board, on the circuitry for the meter. So I pulled the meter out. I'm gonna resource it in a different source. But I just kept blowing things up. This is like the third air variable I've had in here. I've welded this. I've just welded stuff. That's all there is to it. I just lit myself up a few minutes ago. I'll probably get a headache later. I was in there jacking around and keyed the mic. It'll wake you up. That will definitely get your fingers a little warm and tingly. I don't know if I got a spot on there or not. I can see a little dimple in there where I was squeezing it, so it made like an impression. But yeah, I guess that's what we're going to have to do. But anyway, I'll do some work tomorrow. And if you get bored, you come back and watch what I'm doing. Tell me what the heck I'm doing wrong. Because I'm always boo-booing something up. And if I ain't, I'm trying to. It's like Red Green says. If it ain't broke, you're not trying. You know, it's fun to fix it. Break it. Fix it. Break it. Fix it. That's kind of the way my world works. Everything ran smooth, I'd probably get bored with it. Okay, well, everybody, I see it's, I'm past the 10-minute mark. And, you know, enough of me is enough of me. So, y'all have a good one. Man, I kind of cleaned this table up. Now I got it all jacked up again. I got fans everywhere. Just everywhere. I'm going to put this fan inside my Texas Star. Mounted on some supports to set up above my transistors. It's a relatively high-speed fan. It blows a lot of air, but I'm going to slow her way down and just jack the... I got two little, what do you call them? Not neoprene, but Teflon stands that I put in each back corner, and it jacks the back of the lid up so I can get air circulating. I put two... The way I've been doing it, I've been using sticks, man. I'll be honest with you. I'm hillbilly. I've been using these sticks. I put the sticks in there, then I can set the fan, or jack the lid up so my fan, I can do fan work. It'll fit in there, but it's kind of right there above the flybacks. And if I don't raise the lid up, it won't work. That's why it's a temporary thing. I got two little plugs in there where I just push the red little pins down and it's ready to rock. But, and it doesn't get hot. I got tons of fans, and I'm anal about my stuff getting hot, man. If it gets hot, I'm shutting her down. I mean, I've been talking on this thing hard for the last 20 minutes. Of course, I got the fan on, but let's see what the table temperature is. About 78. Let's see what my transistors are. 82. See, they're still a little bit warm, even with the fan on. 83. I've been burning them up. I've been in it pretty good, but there's nothing in here over 85. I seen an 83 a minute ago. There's an 84. Okay. And that's what, my combiner? Yeah, it's on the combiner. 84 on the combiner, or is it on the cap? No? Combiner. Anyway, yeah, man, I temperature check this thing all the time. My transistors got up to 101 the other day, and you would think that I threw a glass of water on it, man. I was just tripping. Oh my God, it's 100 degrees. Then I watched a few videos with BBI doing the sweat test on some of these. Man, he had some 2879s up to like 125 degrees. He's like, yeah, it's not glowing real good on my meter here, on my FLIR. I'm like, good God, I'm passing gas and everything else when it gets to 105. But it's been a long time since that. But on my shootout box, that 4-pill I just done, that bad boy, yeah, I had to keep fans on it. I got a Monster fan on it. It'll lift the lid off. But anyway, that's what happens. You get on here after you smoke a good doob, and you forget what you're doing. All of a sudden, you're burning stuff up. It's all good, right? It's all good. And my Texas Star, I just done an amp clip on it. Let's see here. Amps. Oops. Hang on just a second. I'm trying to find my setting here without having to put my headgear on. There we go. Now let's check what kind of amperage I'm pulling on this. I'm gonna do it that way. That ain't right. Being picky ass, ain't it? Sometimes it's a little stubborn. Oops, wrong mic. God, I got 3 mics in here. Hello. Between 8 and 16. But I'm not even working them transistors, man. They, look, I just keyed up that little bit. Now watch. Let me check my transistors. Oh, I hit the damn Celsius, yeah, there we go. Couple good long keys. It went up 1 degree. 1 degree. It's balanced pretty good. I try to keep everything balanced and cool. Balanced and cool. Make everything happy. You'll stay happy. All right, everybody. Well, I was trying to only make this 15 minutes long. I got my striker ready to go in line, too. I'm going to have to jack around with it a little bit. I got it pumped up for the car, and it dead key something stupid. It just retarded. I turn everything up for different applications, and I got to get back in it and turn it down to drive a little amp or something, and I'm all hucklebucked around. I got to tear everything apart. But all right, I hope everybody has a great weekend. I know God's blessed me this week. I stayed alive. That's the main thing. He's helping me with some projects over here. About every time I get ready to work on something, something else comes up. But I really want to get this driver going. I got the relays working. I got everything. I'll tell you what, high voltage scares the dog crap out of me, man. It really, for real, does. My switch looks like it's good. I got to do continuities on it. But it's not showing any plate or grid. And that's all dealt with. Let me see if I can turn this around one-handed. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's all dealt with right here. So I've got it pulled up on my... Hang on just a minute. Let me run into the other room. I'll show you real quick. Since I'm already expanding this video out, I might as well show you that too. Yeah, I've been looking at this stuff all day. But I read the schematics like a blind person reads calligraphy. Let's see, let me shrink this down. Bookie-doo. But yeah, I've been looking at the suppressors. They give you a good rundown on everything. Different fan applications. I love this. And here's the metering circuit I'm having trouble with. There it is. Now this diode situation here is a meter protector. And now see, the one I've got is the 1 kV with the 2 opposing diodes. In case there's a glitch, it'll pop my diodes. There shows the other way. That's the second way to look at it. But anyhow, I just can't figure out where the hell the issue is, man. It's driving me flipping nuts. And here's on the bottom of the tube socket. It's been grounded, and from what I've read, you're not supposed to ground the grids on a 572B, but I don't know. What do I know? But that looks burned up there, even on that dude's. I don't know. But yeah, it's broke down pretty good. It shows his little hacks he's done on the back for the tuning for the tube, actually, for each band, if you want to do it that way. Let's see. But here's the SB200 I'm working on. I was cheating and looking at another one for ideas on how they done it on that one. Let's see. Let me drop down here. There we go. Now that's what I'm working with here. Here's that 572B. It shows right there to ground the grids. I'm not too... Yeah, grounding 25 and 26. I don't think I'm going to mess with that, man. Let me get the meter working, then we'll talk about advancements. But the final input circuit, I thought maybe the meter isn't getting... Oh, that's a 20 meter section. Okay, let me go up to 10. There it is. This one here, there's the... yeah. And I put a 33... Where is it at? I put a 33 in. There it is. I put a 33 puff in there, and it actually, I can't check anything out because I can't get the meter to meter. But it works on high voltage. I got 2400 volts high voltage, and it's just smoking. But all right, everybody, man, I'm just burning your brain up now. You can cut this video off, but if you made it this far, God bless you, and you have a great weekend. Be weed killer back in the bushes.